Say the double doors of heaven are opened. The double doors are open to the water gods Horus, in order to ascend as the sun at dawn, and cleaned in reed field. The double doors of heaven are opened. Double doors open waters of Horus east, to be able to ascend as the sun at dawn, and cleaned in reed field. The double doors of heaven are opened. Double doors waters are open to mountain country of the gods, in order to ascend as the sun at dawn, and cleaned in reed field. The double doors of heaven are opened. Double doors waters are open for Osiris, to be able to ascend as the sun at dawn, and cleaned in reed field. The double doors of heaven are opened. Double doors waters are open to En, to be able to ascend as the sun at dawn, and cleaned in reed field. Quote, and indeed he who ascended as the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. Horus gods ascend like the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. He who ascended as the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. Horus country gods ascend like the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. He who ascended as the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. Osiris ascended like the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. He who ascended as the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. And to ascend as the sun at dawn, and cleansed in a reed field. Re now impregnates the body not seed spirit, that it should reside. The footing En raises his hand hef not En. Its seeker, which purifies En, it is Re, who strengthens the hand of En. En will be more in the forefront than one who is at the forefront of the nine. En takes place. Now is the gate waters. Take En together. Now he lives forever. Hail, Re, Zapagesias Osiris with all his badges of glory. Shining gods westerners worship him, his likeness unknown outside the secret place. A holy soul Chentamantiho Unnefera, eternal and immortal. Lovely is thy face in the duet. Your son Horus satisfied, he cherishes you, publishes regulation for you. You permit him to be recognized as a pillar of your duato. Those who are in the duet and levels of heaven are those subject to it. I'm the gatekeeper, who follow Re. I gave offerings to a large field. I made a libation on the ground and a large field, drew words like Thoth. Be healthy, ancestors. Re, guide my soul, like you're doing with them splodital humanity, which is next Chentamantiho's soul. Quote, we drag Re, follow this one gentleman, Cheprasa best voatal, Master Lord. Hail to thee, great, you're majestic, shining my soul transformations. Peace, peace be with the disk. Re dwells in my drive. The great god enters its eastern mountains, chief of the gods, watching past generations radiating to the present generations. Blessed is his face to the earth through these gods. Quote, O Venus, you did not, revived you. You sat on the throne of Osiris. Your scepter is in your hands, so you can give orders to live. Handle your lotus scepter is in your hand. Give therefore orders on those secret places. Your hand is the hand of Atum, your arms are the arms of Atum, your belly is the belly of Atum, your backs are backs Atum, your butt is the butt Atum, and your 2 feet are Atumavima feet. Your face is the face Anyapova. Horus house serves you, house Sita serves you. O Venice, beware of the lake. Ka, your angels come to you. Your father's angels come to you. Re angels come to you. Go to your son. Will you be cleansed? Your bones are bones Sicolic goddesses, that are in paradise, so you can be with God and Pianecha his home to his son, which was created yours. Everyone who will say evil against Venice, when the rise will be determined jeep for outcast in his city, will flee and fade. Will you clean refreshing water slee stars, and down on ropes from bronze to hand horror, whose name will be won from the barge Henu? People mourn you, after you have won immortal stars. Entry to them to the place where your father is, and where it is Jeb. He will give what he has mountains, between the eyebrows, so that you through it become a powerful and full of glory, so that you through it became him who is the head of Amenti West. O Venice, your messengers go, your announcers are going to your father, the Atum. Atum, let him come unto thee, hold it with your hands. No god, who became a star, he was not alone. May I be your escort? Look at me. You saw the appearance of offspring of their father, who know their magic, who are now immortal stars. You may see both residents of the palace. This is Horus and Seth. Saliva to anoint the face of Horus, and heal its wounds. Catch testicles, Seta, and heal his mayhem. That one is born to you, this is for you conceived. You're born. Mount, like the one whose name is the one before whom the earth trembles. You're conceived. Seat, like someone whose name is the one before whom tremble heaven. This is not crippling. This has injuries. This has injuries. This is not crippling. So you have injuries. You've got mayhem. You're born of Osiris, about a mountain. You've become more famous than he is. You have become more powerful than he is. There is no seed of God that died, or anyone who belongs to it. You will not die, those who belong to him. Uriatum makes you Osiris, judging your heart, has no power over your chest. Uriatum makes you Osiris, he has no power over your chest. Cyrus, you cannot have over him no power. Mount, you cannot have over him no power. Your father over him cannot have power. You belong to this god, as the twins at Yamova said, light it, and said, God in your name, and so you become the god Atum each. Your head is the head of Horus Duato, O Ty Undying. Your brow is the one with two eyes, O thou imperishable. Your ears are twins at Yamova, O Ty Undying. Your eyes are twins at Yamova, O Ty Undying. Your nose is a jackal, O thou imperishable. Your teeth are subdita, O Ty Undying. Your hands are Hapi and you Amutif, that you have to rise to the heavens, and you lift. Your legs are Amset, and Kabetsanif, that you have to reduce the Podnabesi, and they east. All your limbs are twins at Yamova, O Ty Undying. You may not perish. Your car perish. Your car. The Venice comes to thee, O Nut. The Venice comes to thee, O Nut. He overthrew his father, down to earth. Horus left behind. Its two wings became like the wings of a falcon. Its plumage is a holy falcon feathers. His soul brought him here. His magical power he embellished. Open up a place in heaven among the stars of the heavens. You're the star of a unique, kind hue. Look down at the bottom of Osiris, when awarded orders ghosts. You stand far, far away. You're not one of them, not one of them. Say these words, serene as heaven Subdita lives. Nevertheless, Itphanes, who is living star, son of Sothis Sirius, both Ennead it clean as Ursa Major, the immortal stars. Venai's house, which is in heaven, perish. Venai's throne, who is on earth, will be destroyed. Earthlings are hidden, the gods are taking off. Sothis Venai's allowed to go to a heavenly paradise among his brothers' gods. Big Nut for Venai's bared his hands. 2 souls-headed Heliopolis souls bowed before sunrise, those who went through the night, while so mourned God. Vena is throne with you, not give him any other God. Venice rises to heaven to you, while his face is like a falcon, its wings like a goose, its claws like fangs, that of Juefnome. There is no word against Venice on the land among the people, there is no action against him in heaven among the gods. Venice got rid of words against each other, Venice be destroyed in accordance with that ascended to heaven. Vetvavat Vena is allowed to fly to heaven among his brothers' gods. Venice waved his arms like a goose, Zaplatchtel with his hands like a dragon. Soar, soar, O people, Venice departs from you. The slat uttered both 3 draft skies are placed in position in front of rain morning barge to them over man hours to sunny horizon, the Horus dawn. Both 3 drafts are placed in position sky evening barge before Horus horizon to horizon them whole was taken to Obzus, the Ra. Both 3 drafts heaven are forced to descend morning bargen, 2n after them could ascend to Ra on the horizon. Both 3 drafts heaven are forced to descend evening bargen, 2n after them could ascend to Horus Obzer on the horizon. N acting up on the east side of the sky, where the gods are born. N is reborn as Horus, as he on the horizon. N is justified, Karen is justified. Fame N, the glory of his car. Sister N is Sotha Sirius, Mother N is the morning star. N's between them. N is going to go on a loftier place than any other place. N is certainly will carry on the horizon, the Horus Obzer. Retook N to back up to heaven, to the east side of paradise. N is like Horus, heaven is like a star shining in heaven. Heaven will never be without N, or the land will never be without N. Both 3 draft skies are placed in position in front of rain morning barge to them over man hours to sunny horizon, the Horus dawn. Both 3 drafts are placed in position sky evening barge before Horus horizon to horizon them whole was taken to Obzus, the Ra, both because the redraft skies were forced to descend morning bargen, 2n after them could ascend to Ra for life and happiness on the horizon, both because the redraft skies were forced to descend evening bargen, 2n after them could ascend to Horus Obzer on the horizon. N stepped up on the east side of the sky, where the gods are born. N was reborn as the Horus is the one on the horizon. N is justified, Karen is justified. Fame N, the glory of his car. Sister N is Sotha Sirius, Mother N is the morning star. N comes to be with you. N is going to go on a loftier place than any other place. N with you goes to the red box. Passport with you, as you waste, Malachite field. N, it's what you eat. N lives from the fact of what you live. N dresses into it, into what you dress. N is anointed with what you are anointed. N with you taking their water from the lake, giving drink to the spirits through his mouth. N says one who lives in a large palace temple. N commands the spirits through his mouth. N sits on both banks of the lake water. N commands the spirits through his mouth. Say Harefif, doorman Osiris. Osiris said, let your barges dock to N, which Pivariah cute net, so that he can get a libation in the eastern quarter of the immortals' stars, that it could N carry with bandage of green cloth, woven like eye of Horus, that it was bandaged finger Osiris, who was injured. Quote N is coming. Shoals of fish of the great sea to protect him. Double doors with windows open to the sky. Underworld double doors are open. Now that both the 9N take with them on the basis of merit offerings Pol N, Lord of Reverence. N is brandishing a scepter bar, and ordered Septariato, and controls Ra servants. The country has been refreshed. Jeb has been cleaned. Both of the 9 was. N is indeed that moves with you. God's pet hank was opened. Pet hank was filled. Cane fields have been flooded. Pole offerings were flooding. They come to these 4 long-haired youths who stands on the eastern side of the sky, and who prepare both 3 drafts, for 8 of them could come to the horizon. Both are preparing for the redraft center. The men could come to the horizon, to Ra. Oh, the morning star, the Mount Celestial Cruise, divine circle, the big green, children of paradise, I greet you in your 4 faces, that are happy when they see the Kensett, those who turn back the insurrection from those who are satisfied. Put your 2 fingers in, as you gave them beautiful, the daughter of the great God, when heaven was separated from earth, when the gods ascend to heaven, while you were on the bow of the barges 770 cubits long, which they made gods for you, Buto, from whom the gods have formed east for you. Comoren have opened the way for such birds.